That adaptation doesn't happen through ideology, it happens through arithmetic. You don't need a demographic collapse for that to happen. You just need demographic imbalance. You need sustained outflow of the group that historically kept the extremes in check. You need sustained growth of the group that sees compromise as weakness. That's all it takes. And the state has walked straight into that imbalance, not because it didn't see it coming, but because its political survival depends on the very forces that are accelerating that. And the worst part for the state is that this crisis isn't hidden behind a glossy facade anymore. The world has watched Gaza in real time. Israel isn't seen as a modern hub with problems, it's seen as a pariah with an army. And that global shift lands hardest on Israelis who rely on international trust for their careers and their kids' futures. They're the ones who feel the reputational cost directly through job prospects and academic ties and travel and the way every conversation abroad now changes the moment the word Israel comes up. Inside the country, people feel it even more sharply. The quiet departures, the colleagues who say they're just taking a break abroad and never return, the doctors who complete training overseas because coming back feels like locking themselves into decline. These are the early indicators of a centre losing confidence in itself. When the centre loses confidence, politics follows its absence. A smaller secular representation leaves more space for the blocs that thrive on confrontation rather than competence. Opposition weakens, the far right grows bolder, institutional restraints stretch thinner. The people who might once have pulled the country back from the brink are increasingly building lives elsewhere. And a state can replace policies or coalitions, but it cannot replace the parts of its population that stops believing it can change direction at all.